Welcome to Psychology of Daf. We are on Gemara Pesachim Daf Nun Ches, and we are going to talk today about the relationship of Shabbos to during the week, and the relationship of Torah of during the week to Torah on Shabbos. Tosfos Ke'ilu, the second one on Amud Beis, discusses certain features of the Jewish calendar, including the fact that Pesach never falls out on Friday, which means that Shavuos never falls out on Shabbos. And the Prila Tzaddik in Sefer Kedusha Shabbos Perek Gimel notes the dichotomy that, interestingly enough, the first Shavuos ever, Kabbalas HaTorah, was on Shabbos, and then never again does it occur, according to the Jewish calendar, to happen on Shabbos. What's the meaning of this? So the way that he understands it is as follows. The first Shabbos, like Shabbos Bereishis, which it represents, the first Shabbos of creation, is a free gift. God did not have to create the world. He didn't have to give us life. He didn't have to put us here. We're fortunate that we're here. It's a free gift. But once we get this free gift, we have to work hard. And those are represented in the 6 days of the week. Same with the Torah. The Torah was given to us as a free gift. But in order to really understand it, it requires toil. It requires Torah Shebaal Peh, working and analyzing Gemara, analyzing and trying to understand it deeply. And those are the 6 days of the week, which are comparable, he says, to the 6 orders of Mishnah. And so that's the Torah Shebaal Peh. And only through all that attainment does one really come to Torah. So that's why the second Kabbalas HaTorah, the celebration of Shavuos throughout history, never comes on Shabbos, because to really acquire Torah after the initial gift, it requires hard work and understanding, which is not for Shabbos. And this is an important concept to understand, that spirituality requires hard work. You don't just come to it. It is something that requires intense effort. And Misha Tarach Shabbos, someone Misha Tarach Erev Shabbos, whoever works hard before Shabbos, Yochel B'Shabbos, is able to benefit truly from the Shabbos. Another interesting historical note that ties into toiling in Torah during the week, but resting on Shabbos, is found in a fascinating responsa of the Ramah of Moshe Isserlist. It is Tshuva number 7. The Ramah in this Tshuva is defending his study of Aristotle and philosophy. Somebody had complained to him, and he gives 4 rationales for why he studied philosophy of Aristotle. First of all, he said he only studied parts of Aristotle that were vetted and approved by the Rambam as correct in his Moreh Nevuchim. Second, he attained knowledge of Shas and Poskim prior to his philosophy studies, so therefore one is permitted, he says, once mile kreso bavasar yayin, once one fills up their stomach with meat and wine, so to speak, then one can have dessert. Once one has a full grounding in Torah and Halacha and Poskim, one can also study philosophy. 3, he says, studying the physical and biological sciences enhances appreciation for God. 4, he said, and this is the part that's interesting to today's discussion, he only studied philosophy on Shabbos, Yom Tov, and Chol Moed, leaving intense study of Gemara and Halacha for weekdays. One more, by the way, that's not really a by the way, is the Ramah lived only until age 42. Now, how does somebody accomplish that much in such a short lifetime? Wrote the Torah's Chatas, wrote the Torah's Ola, commentary on the Siddur, wrote the Darkei Moshe, commentary on the entire Torah, and on top of that, wrote the Ramah and many, many other great studies. So how do people do that in a short lifetime? I don't know, but we certainly should be in awe.